Hey, we got Payton Morningstar here. Came up, man, as a fill-in ride in the Kawasaki team, man. A bit of a tough day for you here at Gopher Dunes, but talk about how it went, Payton.
Yeah, got the call Tuesday from Chad and came up here to race and didn't know really what to expect, but didn't really go my way today. Got a pretty good start in Moto 1 and faded back a little bit, but oh well. Moto 2 didn't go too good, made it 3 laps and had some bike problems and didn't get to finish, but hopefully get to do it again next weekend at Saint Denis and go good.
All right, let's talk about this track. I mean, you came up here to race at Gopher Dunes at the pro level. How tough was that today?
Track was insane. I haven't rode sand in almost a year, and it was nothing I really expected. It was so rough, just crazy.
All right, so the plan right now, like you say, is hopefully you'll get to race Saint Denis next week. I mean, it's sand as well, but not like this.
Yeah, Saint Denis is one of my favorite tracks, and Dylan's still recovering from his injury, so I'd love to get up there and put the Core Cowie out there on the track and do as good as I can next weekend.
All right, man. Well, hey, it was nice to see you above the border, north of the border again for a change, man. And you're getting set for Loretta's again?
Yep, all set for Loretta's. I've been training at Millsaps in Cairo, Georgia, so it's been working good. Get back down there soon to go to Loretta's after these next few rounds, and good to go. Awesome,
buddy. Well, hey, good to see you up here, like I say. Hopefully have a better weekend next weekend if we do, in fact, see you at Saint Denis.
Yep, that's the plan.
All right, we got Perrot here, 22nd overall today. Dude, I don't think there is not a lot of sand in Calgary, man. What did you think about Gopher Dunes today?
Man, this is something different. I've never experienced anything like this before. You slip up for a second and the sand bites, and there's not much you can really do about it. So you're kind of just on for the ride at that point.
Right now, I tell everybody who's never ridden, well, you know, isn't experienced here, whatever. It's like, even though you fall 4 times, keep getting up because everybody is struggling. You never know how you'll do.
Yeah, you can pass 5 guys in a lap pretty quick. Like, as long as you just keep pushing, don't stop, and just keep charging, you'll get somewhere. It might not be much, but you'll go somewhere.
Nice. Now, 21-19, I think, were your moto scores. Were you in battle with some guys? You were alone, and I just saw you alone for a bit.
Yeah, I was by myself most of the time. I'd usually pass 3 or 4 guys, 5 guys, and then tip over, and then everyone would pass me back. And I was running no waffles, so my hands were just slipping off the bars as soon as I hit the sand, and it was a consistent roller coaster all day.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Couldn't just passing guys there was not a single battle I was in out there. I was either blowing by guys or getting blown by, so ups and downs.
Now I got to ask you, I mean, obviously being from Calgary, you don't get to ride this stuff a lot, obviously. What was on your pit signs? What were they telling you out there?
Just keep going. Don't quit. I did pull in on the second moto. I was like, dude, I'm over this. I can't ride it. I'm done. Like, there's no fun coming out of this, but he just said, keep going, keep pushing. I didn't even want to see what position I was in, but as long as I just kept riding and kept pushing forward, that's all that really mattered at this point.
All right, so now we're heading to Saint Denis. Sandy, but not like this. Are you looking forward to that track?
I hope so. I hope it's a lot more fun than this, but I guess we'll find out. It's a big learning curve being out here, never experiencing any of these tracks or anything like that, so just got to do what I got to do and take one race at a time.
All right, man. Well, it's always fun to have people, especially from Alberta, who just don't get to ride this stuff. Ride it for the first time. Obviously, you've watched video. You've heard all about it.
Yeah.
It lived up to the hype.
Oh my God, yeah. I think everyone under-explained how bad this track is. We were riding a couple sand tracks out by Quinn Amiot's house, and they're like, okay, if you can ride this, you can ride or Gopher Dunes, and I'm like, dude, there's just nothing that compares to this place. I've never even seen videos that make it look like this bad, but I guess
it's different from behind the handlebars, huh?
Yeah, I guess it lives up to the hype, but whatever.
Nice, man. Well, do you go back to Quinn's this week, or what do you do?
Yeah, we'll go hit Raglan again and start doing more sand motos, and I need the work, so got to put that practice in right now.
All right, well, hey, have a great week, man. You made it through. Who would you like to thank, Pete?
The whole Manluck, Rock River, JCP, Yamaha team, Jack Carter Power Sports, Fox, everyone back home in Alberta, family, friends, everyone that's supporting me. I couldn't do it without everyone, so yeah, just big thanks.
Well, he did it again. Here we got Josiah Nasty. Boy, 1-1 again here in the sand. He proved it at the clay, and now he's done it in the sand. Josiah, let's talk about this day here.
Yeah, epic day. I always had big goals myself, and I knew that I had the experience to do this. I knew that I'd probably be pretty fast, but it's always different coming up, and you never know what you're going to be up against. So it was an epic day. Stoked to stoked. Can't really complain about anything with the 1-1. So, but yeah, I would have liked to be a little bit fitter that second moto, but it's what it is. So yeah.
All right, now this is pretty crazy sand, and you said up on the podium that you may have underestimated it. It is a beast out there, but you do have good sand history. Like where do you ride sand?
I've ridden Lommel. I've ridden, there's a track in Germany called Tensfeld that's actually racing this weekend that I've sucked at those races. You know, I've spent a lot of time getting beat up by a lot of fast sand riders, and this was one of the gnarly. There's a few sand tracks around the world that are pretty gnarly, and this is up there. So a lot of my experience kind of paid off, but it's cool to be able to put it together. 2 good motos, 2 good starts, and yeah.
All right, now did you even get tired out there? Was it tough? Were you looking over your shoulder? I mean, because the gaps closed in at the end. Were you just managing the gap you had?
Oh, I faded.
Or were you falling apart?
Oh, I faded a little bit, but I think everyone was. But I was trying to hold it together, and I knew that if I got out front early, I could gap and then probably manage it from there. I always knew where they were at, but it was track's brutal, man. Like, and then when you start slowing down, it gets even harder. So, like,
yeah, exactly.
When you slow down, you get more tired, and like it's just a never-ending thing. So yeah.
All right. Well, okay. So someone actually mentioned too, said, yeah, but he's a grown man out there, and I said he's only 23. Do you think it's the toque and the mustache?
Yeah, probably. Like it could be. I don't know what a toque is.
Beanie.
Oh, right. Yeah, sure.
Hey, you're in Canada now, man.
Yeah. Okay, toque. I never heard of that. Oh, I'm a grown man, but there's also, I don't know. There's a lot of hype around these other kids, but now there's excuses. For,
I'm kidding. You're only 23. You're not an old guy.
Yeah, but you know, I get it, man. I am older than the guys, but we're like, I don't care that they're younger. So like, just get on with it, you know. So yeah, no, it's cool, man. We're all here to race. We're all here to win. So it's epic. I hope that I'm bringing a bit of extra, like, and I don't know. I want these guys to chase, like, to fire them. They seem fired up, which is sick. It's good. It's cool. I want to be battling with them these next few weekends.
Nice. Well, you're definitely putting smiles on Julian's face back there. He's even serving up hot dogs and hamburgers back behind us.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, man, when you're winning, everything's good. So just kind of take it in while it's there. You know, you may as well. And I think hopefully he gets used to it.
All right, now we're heading to Saint-Denis in Ottawa. Sandy track, but not like this. There's a bottom to it. It's you know, it's a little bit different. Have you been studying up on that?
I've watched a few videos, but I can't remember which one it is right now. I think I've watched more Deschambault, but I'll have a look this week.
Similar sand.
Yeah, sure. Okay, yeah. Well, I have seen it, but yeah, man, it'll be what it is. I'm trying to. If you're a good rider, you can ride kind of anything. So I'm gonna just try and study up the videos and then try and come out swinging again.
All right, now will you ride on Tuesday there, or are you going back to Montreal?
I'm going back to Montreal. Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, I'm a homebody. I like being in one place. So I'm gonna go back and then do riding during the week and then come out racing. Yeah.
All right, man. Well, hey, congratulations on another good weekend. We'll see what happens at Saint-Denis. Man, you're on a roll right now. Who would you like to thank, Josiah?
Yeah, just the whole Partzilla Power Mix team. There's a lot of good people helping out there, and Julian obviously giving me this opportunity, and just all the sponsors involved with the team. It's a big effort, and especially after a sand weekend, David, my mechanic, D-Spec, is going to have a bit of work this week, but it's always nice after a win. It makes the week easier, you know, so yeah, thanks to everyone.
All right, hey, have a great week, and we'll see you in our nation's capital.
Cheers, sweet, thank you. Oh, is that? Ottawa. Oh, I saw that with the protest.
All right, buddy, see ya.
See ya.
All right, day's done here at Gopher Dunes. Dylan doesn't get much better than 1-1. Had a little tip over that second moto. I saw that Billy was looking the other way, and I was yelling at him, I said, Billy! I mean, man, you were just like next level. I was watching. I've always known you were fast. I mean, this year's been great for you. It's been, you know, we're undefeated so far. You're undefeated. I'll say we're because, you know, I have a Honda shirt on earlier. But you know. But today was absolutely next level. Like, you were doing stuff that no one else was doing, making lines and jump sections and stuff. It was unbelievable. So walk us through it.
Yeah, no, thank you. Obviously, kind words from you there, mate. But yeah, no, I think my first moto was definitely way better than my second moto. I kind of got a flow, and I was able to just ride my own race, and you know, I had jumping stuff, and you know, making life a little easier. And then the second moto, I was kind of just bulldogging it a little too much at the start there, and like I said, ended up going down, hit my ribs pretty good, knocked the wind out of myself, and yeah, I didn't make it easy on myself. Tyler was out front, had a clear track to get out there, but yeah, I was able to pick myself up and catch back up and do what I need to do. But definitely the second moto I wasn't super happy with, just because the way I was riding was just pushing too much when I should have been kind of trying to float around the track and be a little gentler on the motorcycle. Yeah, we should go. Sometimes that's what it takes to get it done. And yeah, no, happy with the day. Obviously 1-1 is great, but I think we left a little bit on the table second moto. Just a couple things we need to clean up this week.
I mean, it's home track too, so like, what's the plan for the rest of the year? Then, so you got outdoors, and then are you gonna do Supercross or no? I think we talked about this before. So
yeah, just finish off the outdoors. Yeah, we got 4 or 5 weekends left. Just finish off strong. We're going to my hometown race, even though this is kind of hometown for the team. There's a lot of hometown races for me.
Yeah,
like Deschambault's close to where I live now, and then Saint Delis's where I grew up. So a lot of fun tracks coming up, and they're just looking forward to finish off the outdoors. I don't think you'll see me doing the Canadian Supercross stuff, but you never know. Maybe I'll throw my hat in there and see. But we'll see as the journey continues this year. Obviously I got my wedding and stuff to do, and then destinations, and gotta get my knees fixed at some point. So yeah, busy year for me, but just keep grinding.
awesome. Well, thanks very much, buddy, and you know, we'll be hoping for that undefeated season. Don't want to jinx anything, but you know, it's looking pretty good so far. So
yeah, like I tell everybody, I just take it moto by moto. I try not to think about it too much. Just go out there and do my job while I'm out there, and if it happens, it happens. If not, well, hopefully we have the championship at the end of the day. That's kind of the big one. That's what we get paid to do. So that's definitely in mind. But yeah, no, another good day at the dunes. Obviously, the whole team, Honda Canada, GDR Fox Racing, did a great job today. My mechanic Justin, Courtland, SSS suspension was working beauty out there, and on to the next one, I guess.
All right, thanks very much.
Hey, wait, camera guy has one question.
Yes, sir.
You up on the podium, you mentioned Tyler Medalia's old man lines. You want to elaborate on that?
Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, just he's got the experience on me. That second moto, the track was rougher, maybe a little bit more one line. He was making it really hard for me. I was having to search some way outside lines, but yeah, no, he was making life a little hard to get around, but just comes with experience, and I mean, he's a guy that he knows what he's doing on a motorcycle. He's riding really good this year, so obviously hats off to him. And I are pretty good buddies. We grew up, you know, not that far from each other. I grew up looking up to him, so it's great to see him having a great year as well. Just it's nice when he's behind me, you know.
See, he was smiling when you said this is your sandbox, and then you were smiling when he said he wants to break your streak. He's sick of this perfect season stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's fun. We can poke a little fun at each other. But I mean, I guess this is technically Gopher's sandbox. So, you know, win, lose, or draw, it's still our fucking sandbox, I guess.
All right, any other camera guys have questions? No? Okay.
No, we're good.
All right, hey, check it out. We got Brendan McKee here. Dude, what a day here at Gopher Dunes. You had a little bit of a mishap there, but man, you were top 10 all day. Talk about Gopher Dunes.
Yeah, it was awesome. I got a good jump. I was running about 5th the first moto off the start, made a little mistake, and I pulled back up to about 10th place, and I was running 10th for about 3/4 of the race. And then it was me and Weston out there, and I made a little bobble the last lap, and he got by me for 10th, so I finished 11th the first moto. And then the second moto came out, got another good start, was running 10th, then I pulled up to 9th, and then in the back I flipped over, my bike landed on me, and Daryl Murphy had to come yank the bike off me. So we'll take it from there, and we got 14th overall. So for the second 450 race in the Ever Nationals, we're happy with it. Track was gnarly, but I was happy.
Nice. Yeah, happy with the way you rode. 9th overall would have been amazing. Yeah, you had Weston Rosina and Ryan Derry were having their own battle behind you, and then you were kind of by yourself for so long, and then it got confusing out there. I wasn't sure if you'd fallen or if you were that far ahead of them, and yeah, it's too bad that happened. But all that sand, I mean, you rode well. Is that Club MX sand track experience?
I would think it would have to be, because there's one track in Saskatchewan that has sand, and it's nothing like this. So I'm going to give it to the back track at Club MX, and I always love riding my 450 on that track, so I think that's what it has to be.
Nice, man. Well, now we're heading to Saint Delis. Sandy, but not like this. What are you going to do this week?
Definitely ride a little bit, rest up, probably hit the hot tub, loosen the muscles up, and then just come out swinging. We don't know if we're going to be on the 450 or 250, but we'll be on one of them.
Wait a second, what hot tub? You're in a motorhome and a trailer. Tell me you don't have a hot tub in that thing.
No, we have some family down in Hamilton that have a hot tub, so we're going to go spend the week there and just chill out. Wait for my dad to come back, because my mom was mechanicking for me this weekend, so it's pretty good. She's never mechanicked, and she did an awesome job washing my bike and everything, so I'll give it a big thanks to my mom.
Nice, man. Well, we also awarded you because of that those rides, man. You look so good up there in the top 10. We gave her a Rhino Power 450 award for this week, so congratulations on that. Yeah, good luck next week. Have a great week, and who would you like to thank, Brendan?
I'd like to thank Lethal Motorsports, Kawasaki Canada, CTI, Larson Rancing, Designer's Choice, Mika, Pro Circuit, the Kawasaki team. They're always helping me out with parts when I'm in a pickle, and just everyone else. It was awesome.
Okay, you almost got away from us, but we got number 3, finished 3rd today. Shawn Maffenbeier, Gopher Dunes. It was a tough one today.
Yeah, gnarly. Different track today. Drier, just kind of those bigger rolling bumps, some square edge. It was kind of weird. It's like the sand's going away. So, yeah, from the years past with how wet it's been, I think, just coming in, I think it was just a lot different track today. So it was kind of cool.
All right, now the first one you had to hold Tyler off as long as you could. The second one, they kind of got away from you there. You ended up by yourself quite a bit there. Talk about the motos.
Yeah, the first one was actually kind of fun. I felt like I had some speed today, so I was like, you know what, I'm going for it. Wasn't preserving myself, and I was like, I'm going to chase down Tyler, give him a pass, and I was like, okay, I got like 5 seconds on him, and kept it there, and then got into some lappers, got flustered, hands started to hurt, and I'm like, oh man, here we go. So, you know, Tyler hunted me back in, and that was a bit of a bummer, but obviously it felt good in the same sense. And then second moto, just didn't have those guys in my sights right away off the start, and just kind of lost sight of them, and just kind of did my own thing there in third.
Yeah, were you just kind of looking over? She had a long way to look back. Well, Tanner was back there, but you were pretty safe. So were you just kind of conserving yourself? Yeah, you didn't have anything to push to go up to second?
Yeah, it's hard. You have a lot to lose at that point, and so I was just kind of trying to link the track together, you know, keep doubling some stuff, and Tyler came in sight for whatever reason, then, you know, take the risk. But from there, I knew that I had that third overall, so just kind of rode it in.
Did you keep it on 2 wheels all day?
I did. I have not fallen since Kamloops.
Why would you say that?
It's true though. I am riding pretty much completely in my means right now, and just letting myself recover and come back. So.
Now what's we've got in the driver's seat here? We've got the manager, team manager. What's it like having the family here?
The boss
the in-laws,
is here.
The boss.
Yeah.
The boss. That's right.
The boss is here. She wasn't a fan of some of the results out west, so she had to come, make sure everything was okay. So. Got some extra rest this week and really tried to perform for her today, and she said she's happy with the speed, so we're in great shape.
The plan was is if we were going to do this again this year, we were going to do it right, and we were going to do it 150%.
That's
right?
impossible.
That's extreme.
Yeah, that is extreme. That's how extreme we were going to be.
Yes, that's the plan. It's always
the
plan.
There goes Donk, or here comes Donk, I should say. Not there it goes.
Coming in the interview.
The wannabe manager.
Me?
Hey, Donk.
No, that's Steve Sims, not me.
We're live.
Better mechanic.
I can't cut this. I can't edit this.
Are you not at the next
Shawn hasn't thanked his sponsors yet.
Good to see you.
Well, Shawn, thank you very much. I know there's actually
I don't know what's going on.
There's
back
maybe
there.
more interesting conversation going on behind
Lots
us.
of sponsors here.
There they are.
Here. Give you the visual.
Hit the pause and read those, folks.
If you want to see my sponsors, come to my social media pages. Just look up Shawn and it should pop up.
All right, well let's get out for a bike ride tomorrow and we'll have some fun.
That's right. Cheers.
All right, a pretty quiet 9.8 for 8th overall for Yannick Boucher here. Yannick, talk about Gopher Dunes. How'd it go for you?
It went good. I had 2 solid motos, like you said. I didn't have. I got up to a decent start in the first one. Had to make some passes, and then I was kind of riding my own race, and then which was nice, but felt strong the whole moto. And second moto got a better start, and got into 9th, and then I think I got given a position there. I think someone DNF, but. Overall was right, yeah, exactly. So it was overall was good. I finished up the moto. That second one got to me a little bit at the end there, but 2 strong motos at Gopher. I'm happy with it. Being 8th overall, I mean that's wicked.
Okay, yeah. Now some people we've spoken to already were saying the track seemed to develop a little different maybe than it has in the past. How would you describe the track?
Yeah, I would say so too. It didn't get as gnarly as last year for sure. I mean, it was I don't want to say easier, but it was a bit easier out there, so it wasn't so rough, and it was kind of nice.
Okay, now I mentioned off the start there that kind of it was a quiet 9.8, and what I mean by that is, man, you're kind of lonely out there, dude. You're by yourself. What's it like trying to go on that track? Like, are you looking behind you to make sure nobody's catching? Are you trying to push? How do you go that mentally?
Yeah, that was a bit tough because I think I had like a 16-20 second gap in front of me and then a 30-second gap behind me. So it was I was looking behind, but I knew no one was gaining on me, so I was just trying to focus on my lines and keep pushing. I mean, if in the sand, as soon as you stop kind of going, that's when the mistakes come. So I didn't want to get stuck in making mistakes. So I just kept her going the whole moto.
Nice. All right, now we're heading over to Sandali. Thoughts on that track?
I love that track actually. It's another fun. I like the sandier tracks. So Gopher, Sandali, Deschambault, those are all super fun. So I'm looking forward to Sandali.
Okay. Now what's your plan for the week?
I got some family in Ottawa, so I'm gonna head over there tomorrow and hopefully get to ride the track this week and go do some mountain biking, some riding in Ottawa.
Okay, nice, man. Well, hey, have a great week. Good luck at Sandali. Who would you like to thank? Yeah.
Thank you, Edge. Big thank you to everyone behind me to get me to all these races. Bailey Motorsports, Husqvarna Motorcycles, Motul, Fly Racing. Glenn Goodale for hooking me up with tires all season, Hall Race Fuel, Renegade Fuels, St. Ange Recreation, Fly By You Motorsports, ER Suspension, Flow Motorsports, Boucher Plumbing and Heating, Recluse Clutches, there's a Atlas Bray, Seco Seat Cover, 139 Designs. There's a big list of people behind me, and thank you to everyone.